Kevin Smith is a huge liar. It was a bait and switch, just as we all thought it was. And so this is not the He-Man show. This is the She-Ma'am show. That's basically what it is. Fans are rightfully furious. But here we go again with the Access Media coming in to defend Kevin Smith and this show and attacking the fans. It's the Last Jedi all over again. Here we go again. Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today. And if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. We have a lot to go over here because the trailer, as we all knew, was a bait and switch. It's basically the Teela show. It's what it is. It is the Teela show. And He-Man is completely just sidelined, just disrespected, and so is Prince Adam. I mean, it's terrible. I mean, it's awful. Before we get into everything, just want to have a quick warning. We are going to have a spoiler alert in this. We are going to be talking about spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled, you might want to click out of the video now. But hey, there's going to be a lot more content coming out in the morning and throughout the day tomorrow, so there will be a lot to go over. We got comics and anime stuff and a couple of things pop culture related to go over. And for those of you who are still wondering, the Q&A will be out next week. It will be out either Tuesday or Wednesday, but just wanted to give everybody a heads up. And anyway, so this show, fans are furious, and for good reason. I mean, Kevin Smith lied. We all knew he was lying, especially with how a year and a half he was going on about this show, going on about defending it as hardcore as he possibly could, attacking Clownfish TV. I mean, he acted like a child. And, he owes Clownfish TV an apology. They'll never get that apology, though, because Kevin Smith's never going to apologize. But, he owes them an apology, 100%. And he's been caught in 4K. Absolutely busted lying. He's red-handed. And then he brags about how he ends the life of Prince Adam twice, not once, but twice. Yes, this happens 2 times in 2 different episodes that he ends Prince Adam's life. Teela finds out that Prince Adam was He-Man, and when she finds out, instead of being upset that her best friend's dead, oh, no, she's angry. Why did everybody keep that secret from me? She goes all Karen mode. God, it's so bad. And also, one thing I noticed was, why in the world does Rotten Tomatoes have the genre as anime and manga? I'm sorry, He-Man anime and manga? Wait, what? That was something I noticed. But the show, aside from that, the show, though, it's just a mockery. Castle Grayskull being an illusion, and how basically just the magic is in an orb in a basement. Like, what is this? I mean, it's horrible. It's terrible. But you also have, the Access Media coming in here. Masters of the Universe Revelation is a He-Man fan's dream. No. No, far from it. What Kevin Smith did was, Kevin Smith, he built this up to make you think this was going to be about He-Man. The trailer itself, it basically just has the clips from the first 5 minutes of the first episode. And it's a bait and switch to make you think that, oh yes, it's a sequel, it's about He-Man. No, it's not. It's the Teela show. It's the She-Ma'am and the Masters of the Soyverse show. That's what it is. It's basically the Last Jedi for He-Man. Here's this one, another Access Media outlet. Kevin Smith made a new He-Man show for Netflix. It rules! Seriously, this is so good! No, it's not. No. By the power of Grayskull, He-Man is back, beefier and better than ever for Eternia. If that was the case, then you would think that this score right here, 26%, the average audience score, you would think that would reflect differently. But it reflects that the fans do not like this. And they try to say that, oh, they're review bombing it. Maybe it's just the fact that the show's terrible, because I saw it. This is bad. This is garbage. It's terrible. 94% with the critics, of course, which would be, you can't trust them. And then again, it's also Rotten Tomatoes. But still, you also have them coming out and defending, Masters of the Universe Revelation now. Screen Rant here, for example. Masters of the Universe Revelation review bombed by He-Man fans. Similar to The Last Jedi, a subset of upset fans are review bombing Masters of the Universe due to the series expanding the role of Teela. And then here's another one right here. Masters of the Universe Revelation is being review bombed despite an overwhelmingly positive fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, see, like I said, the critics, which they're not the fans, they're probably paid shills to make sure that it gets a good score. While the Access media then just continues to attack the fans because, that's what they always do. Whenever a show that they like because it fits their narrative, their check boxes, they're going in there and they're like, oh, well, it's the fans' fault, the terrible fans. Like CBR right here. Kevin Smith's Masters of the Universe audience rating is being review bombed. Masters of the Universe Revelation, the new Netflix series from Kevin Smith, is being review bombed by angry fans. This is the typical thing that you see, though. The Access media, they go after the fans, they attack the fans for not liking it, and then they call the fans, oh, well, you're istrophobic, when it's not even the fans. The fans didn't do anything wrong. They loved this IP. And many other IPs that get taken by these people that don't care about it. These talentless hacks that instead of creating their own show, rather they take old existing series or movies, whatever, shows, and then they destroy them. Like Kevin Smith. And even Kevin Smith admitted, like I said, that he was glad. He's proud that he got to kill off He-Man twice in 5 episodes. He was proud of that. Now, of course, Prince Adam might come back. It's implied that he may possibly still be alive, but you get my point. Kevin Smith is happy to see that. It's disgusting. And Ryan Kennel, shout out to him. He had these good tweets showing examples. One that he had was this. Looks like IGN agrees with Real Clownfish TV. Anything to say about that, Kevin Smith? And what it was in this IGN interview, right, with Kevin Smith, it basically stated this. Prince Adam and He-Man, voiced by Supergirl's Chris Wood, are important, but they really serve as backdrop in a manner similar to how Max acts as a lesser lead to Furiosa in Mad Max. Fury Road Revelation draws upon the might and majesty of He-Man to facilitate others' arcs. Basically, this is Teela's show. Right there. It's also in big, bold words. In taking this approach, Revelation can act both as a stunning sequel and also a wondrous what-if type spin-off for those viewers unwilling to accept some choices are pure canon. Look, fans are not going to see this as canon. Fans do not like this. And, fans are going to look at this as, oh, this is basically, fanfic writing of it. And that's basically what it is. Watching this and then watching the old He-Man from, 1983 and then also the one from 2002, this basically just feels like it's fan fiction. Basically Kevin Smith's agenda-driven fan fiction. That's what it really feels like. Even Grace Randolph, she went into talking about this as well. Masters of the Universe Revelation media reviews confirm series sidelines He-Man. Grace Randolph asserts series has no strong male leads or support characters. And, I do have my issues with Grace Randolph, but she didn't actually hold back any punches, surprisingly. And she talked about how He-Man was basically sidelined, that there were really no strong male leads or support characters, and there really wasn't. How they were basically implying that Teela and this one female character, can't remember her name, how they were basically like implying that they might be a thing, Basically what Clownfish TV had been told and talked about by their inside source. Now, the thing is, we already knew that Kevin Smith was caught, and, he's been caught multiple times talking about how he did not care about He-Man. Where, he basically was talking about how, like, I have no love for He-Man either. Yeah, so much for a superfan, huh? To say that you don't love a character that you go on to later on say, oh yeah, I'm a super fan. I watched the show back in 1981, despite the fact the show didn't premiere until 1983. But hey, whatever, right? You'd think he would have realized that. Oh, no. He got caught on that. So, Kevin Smith, he lied to fans, giving them hope that maybe he was going to do right by He-Man. No, he wasn't. And he kept dragging Clownfish TV through the mud for, a year and a half, going on about the show. He just would never stop. He wouldn't let up. I mean, like I said, he owes them an apology. He does, straight up. He went on also to say, I wasn't a He-Man fan, but Gallery 1988 is running an awesome Masters of the Universe art show. You know, it's funny because you can look up the clips where he talks about how he wasn't a fan of He-Man. You know, like I said, he completely caught busted lying. And it's all there. You know, this is all there. That's why I'm bringing this up again, because we all know Kevin Smith lied. We all know that he doesn't care about He-Man. And the way that the show has started, with how he's treated the characters, it's just disrespectful to the series. I mean, it is. It's very frustrating. And while fans are upset with the show, the thing that's the most infuriating to me is that he lied. You know, is that he tried to say that, oh, it's going to be about He-Man. It will be. Don't worry. It's all about him. And it wasn't. You know, like I said, it's the Teela show. That's all it is. It's She-Man and the Masters of the Soyverse. And that's infuriating because he lied. Yeah, he did all this lying, all this damage control, and, you know, it came back to bite him. You know, he's busted lying in 4K, and, you know, he knew that this bait and switch would reel in the fans because, you know, instead of being like, oh yeah, it's all about Teela, you know, her being an angry Karen, you know, 'cause that's what she is in this show, you know, he knew he wouldn't be able to invest people that way. So he decided, yeah, no, bait and switch with He-Man. It's all about He-Man. Yeah. You know, that's the most infuriating part, is that he just lied about it. And then when you watch it, God, it's even worse than the leaks, which the leaks were real. The leaks that Clownfish TV had, they were real. But it's even worse than that. I mean, it's like everything you knew in the show was a lie, you know, and it's just, it's a catastrophe. But this reflects how the fans feel, you know? This is their opinion, you know, they're letting their voices be heard. And of course, the Access Media, get ready. They're going to keep making more articles. I guarantee you, this is going to be The Last Jedi all over again. And they're going to keep attacking fans, which it's just frustrating to see that happen because it shouldn't happen. The fans are not wrong for this. It's good to see the fans' voices be heard. You know, they don't like this. The fans don't. I watched this. I don't like this. I mean, I'm more of like a He-Man normie. You know, I'm not really like big into He-Man like a lot of other people are. But I mean, I liked He-Man. But even I would say, don't watch this. If you're a He-Man fan, do not watch this. It's a catastrophe. Don't watch it. It's so bad. As for Kevin Smith, I don't know what happened to him. You know, he used to be so cool, and now he's a soy-cucked liar. Like, that's what he is. You better believe I'm not going to support anything he ever does ever again. And with Clerks 3, he's working on that, right? I think that it's supposed to start production like a Monday or something. Yeah, you know, it's going to be agenda-driven, I'm sure. It's going to be some soy-laced movie. I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably going to be garbage, knowing Kevin Smith. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you were new here, and make sure you were still subscribed because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you were still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on both Discord and Minds. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on both Discord and Minds. The links are in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today, and remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.